Hello, good morning. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope everybody is ready for this week. Now, what do we have for this week? Not many things. Last week was quite a soft week, quite a quiet week. Nothing much ran. Mostly just sideways. Like if we look at, let's say, our hot stock for the past 2 weeks, data prep basically crashed and going sideways already. Pretty much everything else sideways as well, right? The next is also sideways. We're waiting for it to give us one good push above 105. Right now it's sitting at about 94, 95. Gonna give it, wait for it to push up through the ones, then maybe we'll look at it. Saudi sort of a bit too heavy, so maybe can see some sort of rebound, hopefully some sort of 1 day action on it. MSM closing very strong last week. Let's see if we can look for continuation today. Few levels to draw out. Let's see what are the key resistance. So definitely gonna meet some resistance around the 2 ringgit level. Which we are definitely gonna meet 2 ringgit soon, I think. MSM. So I'm gonna watch MSM for the morning. No other news or no other stocks that look very strong on my watch list. Right, 1 minute to the open. Watching Saudi, watching MSM. Data prep is just here in case it shows one big dip, but this is probably a very dead, very dead play. So not much emphasis gonna go into data prep. Vivo, maybe on the side. Vida looks like it's gonna gap up. What is this? Vida. It's gonna leave Vida on the side as well. Looks like Vida is gonna gap up. Let's see what it can do. Okay. I have quite low, reduced buying power on my account right now because I'm shifting my funds to M Plus currently. So let's see if anybody is moving today. Beat that with a big gap up. Why the chunky gap up? See if MSM can break its previous close 193. What's up with Weedat? Weedat. It's not much. No news here. It's gapping up. And is it holding? E and O. What is this? Morning, Vincent. Puncak. Okay, let's have a look at Puncak. What's Well, there's nothing happening here in Puncak. Very low volume, no structure. Even the past few days, there's nothing much to see, nothing much to play. Guess there was a bit of move on 10 March, and that's about it. So MW selling E and O. So everything is going sideways again. Again, not surprised. Not surprised that we're going through a slightly slower market because there's no catalyst, there's no news, nothing new, no new gorings or anything. Everything is sort of just moving sideways. The prep down a bit, fine. How low can it go? Vida also literally sideways on a rectangle here. MSM maybe pushing back through previous close 193, but I don't think there's enough buying momentum to justify an entry here. Everything else on the watch list is just nothing is going on. Solution is coming up a bit, 5 cents. Had a first, I consider this a first green day after a long time selling, but pretty much a dead stock, right? Look at this movement. 6 million volume for the 3 cent range. Can't play these kind of stocks. Data prep also trying to look like it's selling, but it's just pure choppy action. Also, MSM broke through 193. Don't think I would have entered anyways. Doesn't look too strong. Just gonna stay patient, maybe wait for it to break or touch 2 ringgit, come back a bit, and then try and crack 2 ringgit again. Maybe I'll try then. Give it some time. At least it's pushing up, right? At least it's trying to push upwards. On the daily, looks pretty good. Trying to crack above the two nines. This whole chunk of resistance. How's the gloves? How are the gloves? Pretty much sideways again. Sonic pulling some good volume. Daily chart isn't great. Grand flow. Hitting a bit of resistance up as expected. MSM came back down already. So quick. Barely even pushed up. At least touch 2 lah. Now it's a bit weird. In a weird place to play. 198. High of the day, 198. So another day of slow action. We just have to be patient. Patience. See if there's any news that is interesting, that could interest us. Disposal. So Simon Davies throwing away E&O, but positive reaction to that. Cool. E&O continue to record lower sales, lower profit. Nice. So yeah, there's no catalyst for any stocks to move. Wonder how is the oil price right now? Supposedly with that big block, right? It's gonna be pushing up the oil price a bit. Not really. Not yet, at least. Remember when oil went negative? So yeah, E&O is pretty unplayable. There's no range for it to trade. It's just nothing to trade here. Pretty much we've seen all of the stocks. Teladan been pulling higher volume, but there's nothing. The minute chart is just unplayable for Teladan, even though it has a nice few green days on a daily, right? But the minute chart is a bit hard to play. Sim Life is down. Okay. This guy also down a bit, looks like. The stock that we tried to trade last week. Failed breakout last week. Gloves is nothing happening. It's this is as sideways as you can go. Look at this. It's literally just sideways. So when there's no volume, there's literally no way we can trade. I'm not gonna take any trades just to take trades. It's gonna have to wait for any good setups. So does anybody have any stocks that you want me to look at? Anybody that you see stocks that is moving with volume, some larger range? Let me know in the chat. Vivocom. Well, Vivocom is just pretty much selling off lah, right? Pretty much continuing its sell-off, just waiting for it to bounce off of this 70-cent support. Looks like it bounced once really off the 70-cent support, but even with the bounce off of this support, doesn't look like there's much buying coming in. Look, the volume is very, very low, right? Low volume should be an instant indicator that this stock, nobody is looking at the stock, and most likely there won't be anything happening, and all that movement will be random based on somebody with a big big capital who suddenly buys in a lot or suddenly sells a lot. So it is banging on this 70 cents support line. However, the last time we see it, it can stay here for quite a while before a big green day. So I'm just looking for the first green day to start running. Maybe when VivoCom start to pull maybe 10%, then I'll look at it with like a few million volume at least. For now, it's just unplayable, right? Even if you pick it up at 70, right now it's only at 71 and a half. There's no range to make. There's no range to trade. So Cheetah looks. So the thing with Cheetah, right? The reason why I'm looking at it, it's because it's been running up quite a bit, man. Look at the amount it's been running non-stop. There hasn't been a single red day since mid-March. That's amazing. Just waiting for that one day that it will sell off. Not sure. Probably can't really play this because you see the movements are so weak as well. BJ Core. Ooh, strong. Nice. Nice strong start to the day. I prefer to see fuller candles, right? Prefer to see fuller candles. This is a bit too too many lines here. I don't really like to see lines. BJ Corp not known to break out. Their green days usually pull about 4 cents. This might be a bit tough to play because it's also a 30-cent stock. So the orders are probably very, very stacked. Yep. 5 million, 3 million, 10 million orders. So gonna be a bit harder gonna be a bit hard to catch a breakout on this stock. But we'll leave it here and see whether it can build into something strong. Daily chart breaking out. Strong daily chart. Now we just need the minute chart to build into something that we can sort of try and catch and trade. So MSM going to be a bit tough to trade as well. Morning move, I mean the first criteria is already not there. Morning move is just not significant, not big. If you don't understand what I'm looking for, make sure you watch my strategy video on my channel. I already made it clear and straightforward. And if you're new to my channel, I trade 9 to 10 a.m. every single day. But if you're looking for buy calls, sell calls, this is not the place. You can leave now. If you're looking for entries, this is not the place. But if you want to learn how to trade, proper trading, no seafood kind of bullshit here, no buy here, sell there. Then yeah, come watch us trade together 9 a.m. every single day. Trading exclusively Bursa for now. And if this session is not enough for you, I have a whole archive about, I think, about 80 videos already, 80 live trading videos on my channel. Just pop onto my channel, go to the homepage. There's a playlist right here, live trading on Bursa. Click inside. 69 videos so far. I don't think I've updated it yet. So last video I updated is at 19th of March. Now we're at 29th, so probably about 75 videos. If today is not enough. Right? Some days we make, some days we lose, some days we don't trade. And today is probably one of those days where we don't take any trades because there's nothing hot, nothing moving. Okay, CGB looks like it wants to break out of its multi-day resistance. What's the high? 162. Yeah, roughly about 162. See if we can break above 162 and hold there. CGB. Resistance at 160. Looks like this is the final frontier for the resistance. 160. Support is very fat. Very, very big support. And there's just no sell orders at all. Look at that. Very interesting stock. Very interesting. This looks very sus though at the same time. Very, very sus. So let's see if we can touch 162 and then we'll see what happens from there. Whether it breaks above, whether it starts to sell once it touches 162. BJ Corp. Retracing, but haven't seen a breakout on this stock yet. Haven't seen a minute breakout. So not very confident in this, to be honest. High of 34. Let's just watch for today. See whether it has the strength for it. I think it's safe to close without now lah. Nothing moving here. So we're watching CGB, see. But again, this is so choppy. You see, it's so ugly. The minute chart is so bad. The type of minute chart that I want to see is like, let me give you an example. I want to see this kind of chart, you know, like very, very clear movement, very smooth, strong momentum. I want to see charts like this, you know, full candles, clear breakouts. Not this kind of like skipping stones bullshit. So yeah, if there's no perfect setups, I'm just really not gonna force anything. Bars, entradas, blah blah blah. Sorry, I don't understand, my friend. Is it cause it's a cheetah? Oh my god. Actually, I wonder what's so good about why this stock is running so much. Let's do some super sleuthing. Any news about cheetah? Shut up, please stop, Huang, stop. Oh my god, even they are making the joke. Clothes maker cheetah sprints to record high. Digital shopping platform, I see. So, going digital. Maybe we'll see some news here. Cheetah Holdings, XOX, and Lambo have entered the triple collab. No wonder. They partner with the kings of the kitchen, the gods of fried rice, XOX and Lambo. No wonder. If you're not familiar with the kings of fried rice, let me introduce you to XOX. In case you're not familiar with the kings. Yeah, in case you weren't familiar with the masters of the walk. Look at that minute chart. Who buys this kind of stocks, man? Goodness. Like for reals, who buys this kind of stocks, dude? Might as well burn your money. So again, CGB, you're gonna try and break its 160, 162. But honestly, looking at the history, there's probably not gonna be any playable moves on this stock. Look at this. Don't waste time lah, watching all this. So solution continued to climb. Wonder if all the pharma stocks are moving as well. Look at this, slowly crawling, not even climbing. This is crawling already. Yeah, unfortunately, a slower day. Right. No trades. Don't think we'll see any trades for the rest of the day today, honestly. On the bright side, KLCI is slowly but surely holding the 185 level. Holding the key 185 level. Remove these lines. Hopefully continues pushing up. Fueled by probably Genting, Petronas. P gas? P what? P10 is it? What's the KLCI Petronas? Yes, there we go. How's Air Asia doing? Holding on. Not bad. But still. Hard to play. Hard to play. Yeah, for sure. Cheetah sure goring. But so slow. It's the most patient goring I've seen so far. So one day we'll see it come back down. Once they start to unload their shares. Such a patient, slow fry. Yeah, okay. So stupid. I saw Vida was coming back up. Let's see. Trying to crack its 590 high. But look at it. 4 million at 60 cents. Not good. I don't think it's gonna crack through it today. Euro. One thing I'm amazed of Euro is that it's maintaining, man. Look, it's maintaining so much of its run. I remember looking at this. This is basically data prep before data prep. Because nobody was talking about it. But it's the same thing. Run up 50 cents to 50 cents to about $2 and continue all the way up to almost $6. And it's just still there. I just never got the same attention as prep. But same feel. 15 cents. I missed the data prep days already, even though it was like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Those were fun days, man. Every day you get a trade. Every single day you can trade it. It's kind of crazy moving stocks. Literally every single day you can trade it. This. This day itself, there were 4 trades in one day, man. What first breakout, second breakout, third breakout, 5 trades even. First dip, second dip. So 3 breakouts and 2 dip trades on one single day. There's probably more trades in one day than we will get in this whole week. Pine app. Okay. Not bad. Holy shit, the orders are so thin. I think I can push this stock up to like 125 by myself. Look how thin the orders are. 20 lots per price level. Just watch this for a while. High is about 117, 118. Let's put it 117. See if we can sideways. Something like that. You know the drill. Tasco moving. Okay, let's have a look at Tasco. Oh, wrong Tasco. Well, I need to see it build something first. I need to see the first initial stage before it can build into a breakout. Technical wise, probably gonna meet a lot of resistance on the way up. You can see some resistance. It's resistance here, here, right here. So I prefer to see it move first. I want to see the first move, like Pinap. It gave us a nice initial move already. Right here, this nice curve upwards. So Tasco, I'm gonna leave it on the side for now. DIY. Wow, Mr. DIY hasn't seen it in a while. Looks like big move today. Oof. First big green day in a few days now. So a few lines, let's draw a bit of lines just for reference. E. Bit of resistance up here. High of all time, 420 or 419. 419 high of all time. Probably hitting resistance around the 4 ringgit. No surprise. Has it touched the 4 ringgit yet? So it's approaching the 4 ringgit, and yeah, this is where it's starting to hit a bit of resistance. So not bad. Now suddenly two potential stocks that could be in play. Let's see, let's remove this rubbish first. Vidad is still trying to push upwards. Let's leave Vidad open for now. Just to see if we can do anything. Mr. DIY, let's look for DIY. Ooh, look at that resistance though. 399, 4 ringgit, 401. Super heavy. 1,600,000 ringgit worth of resistance on the way. On the bright side, good to see a strong move from DIY. Historically, this stock doesn't break out very well. Historically, this stock always sucks when it comes to breakouts. This is probably the only time I've seen it give anything close to a breakout. It barely touched any TP that's worth Yeah, after that, it's just grindy, grindy, grindy. It's one of the biggest market caps in Bursa already, really. And it touched 4. Look at that. I mean, this volume just doesn't make sense, lah. So probably some big money is coming in. Either big money buying into this before news comes out, or just they hire somebody to put the price up. Vida also broke the 6 ringgit barrier already. DIY also broke the 4 ringgit barrier already. Very tempting to chase it, right? Because of how thin these orders are, it's going to be very easy for it to push. But I'm just going to be extra patient and stick to my discipline, wait for a good trade. Okay, even though this looks very tempting to try and chase for a break of 4. So a break of 4 ringgit there would have been a nice... I'm not going to say it's a nice entry, but would have been a trade that I might have taken. A break of 4, looking for maybe 406, 407, then I would have dumped it. Pineapple is also coming back up, so let's watch Pineapple for a while. It hasn't really consolidated for as long as I like it to be honest. I prefer it to consolidate for a bit longer. But would I go in for this? I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll just give it a small chance, small position. See, when it comes to trades, and then when you have to think so much for a trade, usually it's better to just sit out. So you know what? I'm just gonna sit this one out, but I'm gonna watch this Pineapple on a break of 117. Sky is the limit for Pineapple. So I'm just gonna sit out and watch. Sit out and watch. DIY as well, sit out and watch. BJ Corp. Alright, just now we're watching BJ Corp for a while. I'll put it on my watch list. The problem with BJ Corp is that, first of all, the orders are so thick, dude. Look at the orders on this stock. Second of all, the morning push isn't as nice as I like. You know, I like to see moves like this. Big full candles, very obvious. Like the morning momentum is very obvious here. And also the consolidation isn't long enough. And also one more reason, I haven't seen a breakout on BJ Corp before. So confidence is not too high on this stock right now. Confidence level isn't too great. So Pineapple, wow, look at that. DIY is shooting up. But then again, it didn't really give us a consolidation. There's no pullback anywhere here, right? So risk of the stock just dumping out of nowhere, like big red candle suddenly, the risk of that is very high. And yeah, no rush to take any trades. I'm just waiting to take good setups. Why did MSM die? Let's see, MSM. Who knows? No reason. Got close to its resistance level, 2 ringgit. So no surprise that it sort of gave us a little sell off over there. BJ Corp. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit this out as well. All of it is like borderline touching the breakout shape, but none of them are really fulfilling the criteria for it. Because remember, the shape is just a guide, right? The breakout shape is just a guide to identify potential patterns, but at the end of the day, I still follow a set criteria before I decide if I am going to jump in. So we can just watch this on the sidelines and see. See if whether we see if it can run lah. If it can run today, that's fine. It's okay if we miss a breakout that doesn't properly fulfill all of our criteria, right? But a breakout now would be a good confidence booster for future BJ Corp trades as well. Knowing that it has broken out before is always a good sign. So like, okay, there we go. DIY just selling off very quickly as well. DIY, I might look for a trade on it later, but leave it on the side for now. Pineapple, just suddenly no volume. So imagine jumping into this and just hoping for somebody to start picking up some stock. Everything is all very, very eh. How about solution? Solution is just nothing, right? You see, there's no momentum. So the thing that I trade is I look for momentum, I look for buying interest, and I aim to catch the next wave, right? Because that is the most predictable, that is the, I would say, the highest percent win rate that you can get, the most certainty in a trade that you can get when you know the stock has people buying, you know the stock has volume, and you wait for the volume to come back in, and then you catch a quick bite off of it, instead of what people think trading is, right? People think trading is seeing something that others don't and trying to buy in before the rest of the people. That's not how it works, man. We don't buy in before people, we buy in with people, and our skill is that we take profits before them. Okay, we don't buy in before them, we buy in with them. I mean, sometimes we buy in before them, but after confirmation. And our edge is that we take profits, right? We don't hold for too long. For example, a trade on euro. So our edge is that we took this chunk right here. We took this quick move here, where majority will be holding, and then at the end of the day, there will be red or there will be break even. But our edge is that we catch these moves non-stop, bit by bit, and we slowly accumulate. MSM wedge breakout. MSM wedge breakout. Yeah, descending wedge breakout right here at MSM. This would have been a nice swing trade on this pullback, right? Once it confirmed that it can hold this pullback, this would have been a nice swing trade, maybe aiming for the highs, risking the bottom of the break. But I don't really swing trade, and then technicals aren't, I don't specialize in technical in like all this technical trading in Bursa specifically. I specialize in very quick scalps with high probability and a winning strategy in the long run. So yeah, there's no volume at all today. Everything is sort of moving sideways, you know. But that is normal lah. We can't expect the market to be hot all the time. But just let me remind you how slow our January was, right? How slow our January and February was. If you were following me, my January and February, I was losing for like 6-7 weeks in a row. Nothing was moving. But for those of you who are patient enough to sit through it, then you get rewarded with a few trades here and there. And sometimes, once every few months, you get a move like data prep, right? And if you weren't there to sit through the slow markets, right, by the time you see data prep, it's already too late. So you'll turn into one of those crybabies, where you're like, oh, when I'm here, nothing's happening, and then you don't have enough patience, then you leave, and then when you leave, something good happens, and then you're like, I missed it. So it's just part and parcel of the game. Matang, what's matang? What is this? Well, there's nothing to see here. There's nothing for me to see here. So it has the breakout shape here, right? BJ Corp has the breakout shape, but it's missing a few criteria. The morning move, I don't really like it, right? This is the thing about qualifying the trades. Even though it did move up a little bit, right? You can consider it 10%, but I consider this 3 cents as well. 3 cents isn't significant, and also the morning move isn't that pretty, right? It's not that nice. Yes, it did pull back. Yes, it did. The consolidation isn't that long. It's not long enough as well. It's not nice enough. And just the fact that there's no history that this stock can break out, right? There's no history that this stock, it's not even a breakout, right? There's no history that this stock can run. Like, you see this big green days, these kind of moves are just a bit too small for me to catch. And look at this grind. I hate stocks that just back and forth, back and forth. So again, if it doesn't fulfill my criteria well, I'm just better off just sitting out, especially on the slow market. In the slow market, you don't get many chances, right? You don't get many chances. So taking bad trades, taking unnecessary losses will be a bit harder to recover when you just don't have the chance, don't have the opportunity to make it back. Let's give it one last look. Pine app. So far, Pine app is the only one that I would consider, right? If I can see volume come in, so key indicator that I need to see is big volume. Big volume, and obviously I need to see the orders start to accelerate, which is a sign of bigger volume, and obviously crack above day high. So I'm just going to set my alerts for now. Pineapp is probably the only one I might consider. Again, I might not take the trade if it's not, if the momentum is not perfect, if it's too choppy, if it's just one line on the way up and it's touching high of day, I will probably sit out just because I'm looking for the momentum, right? BJ Corp, no, I'm not gonna play this. I might just keep it on the side just to watch. Maybe if today it can show that it can break out in the next few days, maybe we can look for opportunities on it, right? Other than that, Mr. DIY, I'm just gonna let it run. Don't think it's gonna fulfill a breakout. Maybe later it might. But for now, just gonna leave it be. Yep, okay. So yeah, that's about it. I don't think there's anything else to look at today. Slow day, so don't need to put too much emphasis on today. And data prep, I think if nothing happens on data prep this week, it's probably time to say goodbye to our Titan, our big friend. Okay, so thanks for jumping in today. If you found it interesting, if you enjoyed the stream, if you find value in the stream, I would appreciate a quick like button. A quick like will help me grow quite a bit, right? Quite significantly. Or any likes that you help that you can drop will significantly help my channel and give me more motivation to stream every day lah. Even in slow markets like this. So appreciate everybody who jumped in, who appreciate everybody who contributed in the chat. Hope to see you all tomorrow, 9 a.m. as usual, first thing in the morning. And yeah, see you. Have a great week ahead. Hope you have a strong start to the week.